Next up, multiplying and dividing common bases. So a quick review of exponential notation. An exponent is used to show repeated multiplication of the base. So definition of b to the n. Let b represent any real number and n represent a positive integer. Then b to the n equals b times b times b times b times b blah 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 times b n times. So you've got n factors of b. Basically, b is listed n times, and they're all multiplied. Note, if no exponent is explicitly written for an expression, then the expression has an implied exponent of 1. Okay, really quick, what's an expression? It's just a math statement, right? So no equal sign means expression. For example, x is equal to x to the negative first. It's the whole kind of conversation tacked onto it, right? That 3 is the same thing as 3 over 1, because anything can be written over 1 and it still be the integer. But, or maybe you'll find out. Mathematicians generally kind of, the math is hard enough. Why would we want to give ourselves any extra work? So if I can get rid of writing over 1, if I can get rid of writing to the first, we're going to. No, thank you. So, for 1 through 3, identify the base of the exponent. Remember, the base is, I think of it like the baseline on like ruled paper, right? What would you write on the base of that line? So pause and go through all 3 of these. Press play when you're ready. So the base for 1 is f. What's the base for 2? -3, gotta be real careful, because there is a difference, and it's not equal to -3 squared. That's something totally different, and we'll talk about that later. And then the base for 3 is g. Okay, and what's the exponent? 5. So this is f times f times f times f. I almost wrote a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Here, the exponent is 2. So this is -3 times -3. And here, the exponent is equal to 1. Because remember, if it's not written, what is it? 1. Here, one of the few times, laziness for the win. So that's just 1g. Okay, I'll give it to you now. I'll tell you here. So, the difference between these two things is that this is read as -3 squared, and it would spit out a -9. So let me show you the difference on the calculator. Also, this is nice because it emphasizes for you what to really pay attention to in your understanding. So the difference really in something as this tells me so much about your understanding of math. If you recognize that these are two different things, then you are running fast. You're good to go. If not, and this is a refresh, totally fine. That's why we're going over it, right? No big deal. But again, it's these little things in math that can show me or tell me like you are really understanding it, or maybe you just need a few more, times to go over with the information. Not that you can't get it, you totally can. All of you can get on board, but we all learn different and at different speeds. No problem to that. But so here, just really make a difference, and when you're typing things into your calculator, pay so close attention to what's in parentheses and what's really getting negated. So just a really hot tip for you there. Okay. So what is the exponent of the factor of 3 in the expression of 3 times c to the 8? You can do this. If it's invisible, what is it? It's 1, right? This is 3 to the first times c to the 8. So write the expression using exponents for 5 through 7. Go ahead, pause the video, give it a whirl, and then come back when you're ready. Here we got negative 3m to the what power? 4. Here we've got 5a all in parentheses to what power? 3. Do not write 5a to the third power because this reads like 5 times a cubed. So again, just pay attention to where you're putting those parentheses. It's good that you learn week 1 the differences here, because these differences honestly, and I mean this with all seriousness, these can make the difference between like passing and, I don't want to say failing, but maybe like the difference between an A and a B student, okay, or a B and a C student, is recognizing these tiny little details. So 7, we've got 2x cubed over y plus 3 cubed. And again, you need the parentheses because the whole expression, the whole statement is cubed, not just the 3. Same argument here, right?